Also, another very important point, that the cruise segment is currently responsible for almost 21,000 jobs. That's quite a number, of which 5,600 we saw are crew jobs. So this is again another very important point. I don't know if it was mentioned, the cruise lines, because we don't have an interface with the government, we actually went on our own will, and we sat with the Ministerio del Trabajo, and we said, okay, let's make an agreement. Every day you're changing the rules, we don't know what the rules are. So, okay, we commit to employ up to 30% of the ship crews, okay, with the Brazilians. And that will give them an opportunity, because it will give them a job, a profession. In fact, they will work on board of our ships not only for the temporada, for the Brazilian season, but they will actually stay on board also when the ships return to Europe, America, or wherever else they're going. So this is teaching them a profession. They can send money home, and it's an important profession, a profession in the hotel industry, in the restaurants, a knowledge, which I think is very important. So we see another important number of 15,000 jobs created through indirect and induced economic impacts. So these are important numbers. Of course, the heart of the success is, of course, the country itself. Brazilian is not a secret. There's a huge potential as the 6th largest in the world, economic powerhouse in the world. Brazil has also got the 5th largest population in the world. We see a huge growth in the middle class, and we see that almost 20 million of this new middle class have the potential to be cruise guests. And we're looking at also extending the season of the cruises, creating mini cruises, which of course could assist and help the economy grow even further. Then we saw that this population lives more or less within 200 kilometers of the border, okay, of the sea border. So this is another very important point. So 80% of the population living within 200 kilometers, that's very good, because the cruise industry, different to maybe some of the hotel industry, can redistribute wealth throughout the coast of Brazil. Okay, I'm talking about South America. Of course, today our session is on Brazil, so this is something very important. Redistribution of wealth, bring the tourists along the coast, along this, where the majority of the population lives.